Napoleon once said, if the world was only one country, Istanbul would be its capital. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I am so super excited about today's tour because we get to go see the Hagia Sophia, or the Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque, and the Grand Bazaar. These are places that I have been wanting to visit for so long, so I'm so excited I finally get to see them, and I get to share them with all of you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. And if you have, thank you so much. So stay tuned and let's go see these beautiful places together. Just wanted to let you guys know that I'm trying my best to pronounce these sites and places the way the Turkish people pronounce it. So that's why I am pronouncing it Hagia Sophia, because that is how they pronounce it. One more thing I need to add to let you guys know that these places are a house of worship. And as all of you guys know, that I do not talk in a house of worship because I find that extremely disrespectful. So when we enter the Blue Mosque and the Hagia Sophia, I will not be talking. I'll just show you everything in there, but I will not be talking.
There are 3 of them right now survived. In the past there were more than 3, and as you see there is ground level was lower than that. In the past all they were connected to each other like that. And there were the big hippodrome around it, 60,000 capacity, and people, they were crazy about that races, that chariot races. Also gladiator games was very.
Hey guys, right behind me over there is the Blue Mosque, and just a fun fact for you guys. If you ask a Turkish person here that where's the Blue Mosque, they will not know it because they know it as the Sultan Ahmed Mosque. Sultan Ahmed. This is one of the oldest monuments here, and this was brought here by sea from Egypt. And there's the Blue Mosque.
Obelisk? Yes.
This is a little market heading to the Blue Mosque.
Blue Mosque is getting really crowded. Yeah. So while it's early, let's just do it. So we do. This line coming until here, for the Blue Mosque.
Yeah. So the best spot to take it here,
guys.
The
Blue Mosque right there in front of you.
From a distance.
Wow. There's going on. They do close this. Guys, Hagia Sophia, 1,500 years old. And right across, Blue Mosque. And that is how old? 400 years old. But look at them back to back. I don't even think my video can do justice, guys. You have to come out and see this for yourself. Please do keep in mind that you do need a headscarf because this is a mosque. So all the women need to have, they need to be covered up. No shoulders showing, no legs showing. You have to dress conservatively because it is a mosque. You also need a head covering. And also for men, no shorts or anything, or t-shirts or anything like that. A face mask is required as well. We're going to head inside right now, so I'm going to stop talking and let you guys enjoy it. And you do take off your shoes as well.
we allow the
to help people. Why Sultan want to help people? Because he wants to go to paradise. He wants to be in the big party in heaven. So that's why he built at the age of 19. And you can see inside many pillars. These pillars are not here. One is there. 2 is there. So this is
Yes, so normally it looks much smaller right now because It has a square plan.
The main dome has 4 semi-domes, guys.
From the ground level. And as I mentioned, these things not exist. These are just holding that platform right now. So think about it. In Noble, it's all open area. Only these big ones, we call them elephant legs, 4 of them holding the main dome. And in English, it's known as the Blue Mosque because of the blue tiles. There are more than 20,000 blue tiles. You can see some of them around, but normally it's blue everywhere. And it is 400 years old. It was built between 1609 and 1616. And Sultan Ahmed Mosque that we say in Turkish, which is the name of the Sultan. He died only when he was 28 years old. But today his name is known, especially because of that mosque. We can say that area we also call Sultan Ahmed area. You can see the carpets, not the original carpets, but still showing the direction where to pray. You probably realize it's the big part of our culture normally. Like, while the people pray, this is for example each person. Showing the direction. But this is not the original handmade carpet. This is just the machine-made one. It's in the carpet museum right now. If you have any question about the mosque, you can ask by the way.
How absolutely amazing was that? And now we're headed to the Hagia Sophia. And just to let you guys know, I am Sindhi. So this is a Sindhi ajrak scarf that I bought specially to wear here. It's not the complete ajrak, it's just a scarf. Like you guys can see, it's a smaller version. Walking to the Hagia Sophia. Look at the Blue Mosque in the back. Guide just told us this is the best place to take a picture of the Blue Mosque. The bench is right over here and the Hagia Sophia is right over there. So this is the best picture. If you want a perfect picture with all the 6 minarets of the Blue Mosque. So guys, if you see, there's a total of 6 minarets on this mosque. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the minarets are a big symbol of a masjid or a mosque in Islam. Guys, I present to you Hagia Sophia. Look at this. I am telling you, my camera cannot capture the beauty of this place. You guys have to come and see this in person. This is absolutely breathtaking. I have been wanting to see these 2 places for so many years, the Blue Mosque and the Hagia Sophia, and I'm finally here. My video cannot capture or do justice to this beautiful place. You guys have to come and see it for yourself.
In the garden of Hagia Sophia, you are going to see some cemeteries. There are 5 Ottoman Sultan cemetery in the garden of Hagia Sophia. So even that can give you some idea how important it is in normally. And when you look at the garden of the Blue Mosque, you will see 3 Ottoman Sultan cemetery also over there. So there are 36 Ottoman Sultans at all. 8 of them, their cemetery is just in here. Here and there. It's to open for 5 years old children. And that little building, they used to calculate praying times. Because depends on sunrise and sunset, praying times changed. And people didn't know what time to pray. Depends on summer or winter. As you know, the sunrise, sunset is so different than each other. So they used to calculate the praying time. And somebody we call muezzin, he used to go up to the minaret. He used to loud from the high. And when they loud from the high, it was easier for the others to hear. It used to spread the sound better. And they would understand it's time to pray. And they were able to come to the mosque, or they would be able to pray anywhere. You know, they don't have to be in the mosque to pray anyway. But you can also see different minarets in here because different Sultan's period and different architects it was built. So all of them, it was built after Ottoman Empire converted here into the mosque. But the main building itself, it is 1,500 years old. So Blue Mosque is 400 years old. It's a really beautiful mosque. but this is something else. You know, if you think what the world had 1,500 years ago, nothing like this. And they were calling here like the eighth wonder of the world. And when we are inside, you will see how huge the dome is.
Guys, again, the same rules apply here. No shoes. Women have to cover their head. Men, no shorts, no shirts, no t-shirts. Make sure that you have proper clothing when you come in here. Men have to have long sleeve t-shirts, or excuse me, men have to wear long sleeve shirts, no shorts, and make sure you take off your shoes. Women have to have a head covering and have to be dressed conservatively, and masks are required. So same rules apply with the Blue Mosque and the Hagia Sophia. Both are mosques. I seriously don't think that my videos can do justice to this place. It is so amazing. You guys definitely need to pay a visit out here. Absolutely breathtaking. Here's the entrance. Oh, wow.
AD was demolished after a revolt, and then another church demolished after a fire. This is the third church which was built in here, and we call it Hagia Sophia. Sophia means wisdom. Hagia Sophia, it means holy wisdom. So it's not a name, not because of a queen name or something. It's just a characteristic feature of Jesus. He was like a wisdom guy, they were thinking. So Hagia Sophia, they said, holy wisdom.
And you can still see the crosses on the outside.
You can see a lot
Yeah.
of bricks and stone together they use, by the way, in here.
These are all the ruins of when it used to be a church. Look at this door. Look at
So
everything.
when you are entering, there is one hall, and then the second hall, and then we go in. And this is the main entrance in Normal. This is the front side of the. You can see a mosaic. Probably when you come,
They
that
were
was
covered,
Father.
yeah.
Now Jesus, you can see on one side Angel Gabriel, the other side is Virgin Mary. They are also there is an emperor we call Leo. He's asking forgiveness from Jesus. He got married 4 times, which was forbidden in Normandy to get married 4 times. So the mosaic is over there. On the way out, you will see another beautiful mosaic too. There are really beautiful mosaics.
Okay, let's go take off our shoes. You guys, when you take off your shoes, there is a place outside, but you can also take it inside with you. And inside, there's a place right over here where you can put your shoes. Okay, there's an inside area to put your shoes in.
So, this is an amazing building. Take your time first. This is the whole building. Look at the main dome. most important one is the age. So if you think Prophet Muhammad, he was born in 571, 570. So this building is even older than that. So you can imagine Islam wasn't exist yet when they built this building. Or Prophet Muhammad was not born yet. It is that old, 1,500 year old. And 1,500 year ago, that was a turning point for the architecture. Before that, generally religious buildings, it was like in a round plan, the church, and state buildings, they were having like square plan or rectangle plan. But here they used the square plan, or rectangle we can say, and a round dome at the top of the plan. You see, look at that. And the dome is completely covered. And normally that wasn't easy, because it's stone, it's heavy, and if you continue with the stone, because it's heavy, to the middle when you come, it collapses. But here, they found a way with that triangles, they shared the strength to the sides, and also you can see two semi-domes, and also you can see on both sides there are arches, so they shared the strength. That's why they were able to keep that main dome like that. And imagine 1,500 years ago, that was an amazing work. It inspired other architects even to build some normally. And 31 diameter, the size of the dome. As I mentioned, in Blue Mosque it was around 23, here is 31. So it's really huge. And that made here, let's say, biggest of the world. So from 6th century AD until 16th century AD, for 1000 years, that was the biggest of the world as a size. How we call it biggest depends on the size of the dome. Today when you are in Europe, you will see Vatican, Milano Duomo, or some bigger places. But if you check when they built it, after 16th, 17th, 18th century AD, so 1000 years after, or just on the other side, Blue Mosque is 1100 years younger than here. 6th century AD, the world nothing had like this. And imagine there are a lot of earthquakes in Turkey, but still as a church. As I said, even Prophet Muhammad was not born yet when they built this building. And from 6th century AD until 15th century AD, here almost 1000 years stayed as a church. In 1453, Ottoman Empire conquered the city, and when they conquered the city, they cannot keep here a huge building like that as a church. So they converted into the mosque. And from 1453 until 1934, it stayed as a mosque. And in 1934, the first president of Turkish Republic, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, who also brought the secular system to Turkey, he said, after serving two religions in the same God, now it's time to convert it into a museum. All around the world, people should come and see that magnificent building. And on that time, they took the plaster off, and today we are able to see something from Christianity, something from Islam. And it was a museum till 2020, 1.5 years ago. They converted here into the mosque again, and you can see that carpets are not the original handmade carpets, for example. They just added 1.5 years ago. These also, because it was built as a church, we can see the direction is not straight. While we are praying, you see, there is an angle, it's not like straight. Because when they build a mosque, generally they consider the direction. We always pray towards the same direction, to Mecca, to Kaaba. And here, because it was built as a church and they cannot change, so the carpets or these additions is looking to an angle. People, while they are praying, they used to pray to an angle. There is also upper floor here. In the past, ladies generally used upper floors. In Roman Empire period also, they used to get some decisions. As I said, they used to there like a council. And especially up there, the queen used to watch religious ceremonies in Roman Empire period. And in front, when you were there, maybe you saw an area without carpet. That area was the coronation spot. They used to change their crown or something. They used to do some activities like that. And here politically was very important too in Roman Empire period. So religiously it's of course very important. And for all religions we can say, for Catholics, for example after the Crusader attack, there is a gravestone, we read the name of the Henricus Dondolo, one of the Venetian Lodge. So something from Catholic, something from Orthodox, that was an Orthodox church most of the time. You will see a lot of Virgin Mary. And Catholic, Orthodox, as I said, some pagan gates, some pagan works, pagan columns they used from some temples they brought and used in here. Also Islamic things they added. So this is one of the unique places like that also you can see all together in one place. So it's very important building, and I never get bored to see here. Look at the second floor, the columns, how they carried it up there. 6th century AD we are talking about, 1,500 years ago. Some of the pagan people, they say they become Christian after they see a huge building like that, because there was nothing like that in the world. And after Justinian, who built the building, he said, I have surpassed the Solomon. And you can see Constantine is holding the city, Constantinople. You can see the city walls. And on the left side, you will see Justinian, which is the name of the emperor who gave order to build Hagia Sophia. And you can see he's holding Hagia Sophia. And how it looks like without any addition before it's converted into the mosque, you can also see here. So this is also from 10th century AD, over 1,000 years old. They brought some temples from Tarsus temple from Mediterranean. Itself is 1,500 years old. This is 1,800 years old.
Oh, sorry.
In normally here there was another section. Since they converted to the mosque, it's closed. There was a baptism pool over there too. We were able to see. There's a famous saying. School for 4 or 5 years old children. There was also a school on the other side of the building.
I hope all of you guys enjoyed the tour of the Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque. I had a great time sharing it with all of you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. And if you have, thank you so much. Remember, always believe in yourself, love yourself, and take care of yourself. Until next time, from the Hagia Sophia. Bye guys.